Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 9:45. I woke up with the alarm at 7 and I had dozed but not really gone to sleep. I watched some YouTube videos, watched a bit of the news. Just read my comments. Just done bits and bobs really, just lay in bed. I woke in the night in a lot of pain. I'm aching a lot. My hips, like internally in my hips, is the only way I can describe it, are aching. The tops of my feet are hurting. Just everything's hurting. So I'm not going to go for my run today. I know that I'll probably feel a bit better later on, but I think I should just not do it until Monday. That gives it 7 days from the last one. But everything just aches. Lee's been saying the same thing, everything aches. His friend at work that he works directly with has been saying the same thing. So I just wonder if they've got like a bit of a bug, like, and they've brought it home, or, you know, Lee's brought it home, a bit of a achy bug. I feel fine in myself in every other way. It's just everything aches. The other thing, well, for me, maybe not for Lee, but for me, is that over Christmas I have been eating a lot of the two things I shouldn't eat. I have eaten biscuits and things that are not wheat free. I have improved my wheat intake or lack of wheat intake, in the last week or so. So hopefully that will start to. But I've noticed I'm puffy, I'm bloated in my stomach. I've only put on 1/2 stone over winter, but I'm seeing it everywhere, which means I'm bloated. And I have been eating potatoes. You've seen we've had mash with things. We've had chips. We've had, I have been bad. I know it. So I think that has probably reached critical point in my body where I'm like, no, need to stop. When you're waking up in the night and everything hurts, you're waking up because you've moved and the pain from every part of your body is complaining. You've probably pushed it too far. So I think even if there is a bit of a bug that Lee and his friend have got, I think probably a lot of this is self-inflicted, not being good. So I know I've said it before. I say it and I don't do anything about it, but I do really, really need to. But then sometimes I do this. I get to a point where I'm in so much pain, it reminds me why I don't eat the stuff. And it's almost like sometimes I have to go through it to go, oh yes, that's why. The odd niggle will go, oh, I shouldn't be eating this, is fine. But it's when it gets really painful, then I'm like, sort it out. So I'm gonna clear the draining board, put things in the dishwasher and wash up things that can't go in the dishwasher. I'll show you in a minute, a huge pile of laundry here to go in the laundry. I need to clean the bathroom. I need to sweep this floor. I plan on starting another puzzle. Yep, I want to finish reading my book. So we'll do that, I think. I think that's my plan for today, and help Kenzie with schooling, obviously. We'll start with tea. That's my big pile, a whole basket full. Right, explain that again, because surely if it comes off the sheet, that can't be right, can it? She's not going to give you a question that comes off the sheet.
Y equals, so it's Y, I'll do this one, Y equals what 5 times X and minus 9, so...
What's X?
These.
Okay.
And that's 5 times 4, that's 20.
All right, I
minus
see.
9
so you have to
is
do
11.
it to all of them.
Yeah, but 11's not on there, it's only up to 10. So with that one, 3 times 5 is 15, and then minus 4 is 11. 11's not on the sheet either. Still, on any of them.
Okay.
I'm just going to send it in.
Well, send it in, and then I'm sure she'll tell you if it's wrong. But yeah, no,
she doesn't reply, usually.
I mean, that does make sense, but it seems odd that she would give it to you when it's doesn't even fit on the sheet. What's been shipped, Kenzie?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Go on then, you tell us what's been shipped.
Oculus Quest.
Oh, why is there an Oculus Quest been shipped?
I don't know.
Why are we having 2 of those in the house?
Because I want one as well, because it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I wanted the bigger one because I can stream to my computer, but the computer won't run the games.
Oh.
And yeah, I want to...
And why are you getting that? Just because you're wonderful?
My birthday.
Because your birthday.
My birthday.
Very lucky we managed to find one. Glad you went looking.
Like 2 hours looking for one.
You did. Well, I'd given up looking because it was impossible, and then you managed to find one from a reputable dealer.
Yeah.
One clean bathroom. It's another job off my list. I've filmed my editing video and I've posted that up, my vlogging on a budget or vlogging on your mobile phone video. So that's gone up if anyone's interested in vlogging from their mobile and doing all of it from the mobile, the editing, the vlogging, the thumbnail, everything. I have got that much left of my book. I did try to finish it last night, but my eyes just kept going like this. So I want to get this finished and then go back onto the Lidmouth crime series that I was telling you about. Same author. These I'm not enjoying. This I'm not enjoying as much as the Lidmouth crime, to be honest. But that's fine. Let's do a little bit of Q&A again, shall we? Right, what have I got here? Excuse me. Campervan Tales have asked if I was told I could only go to one place in the UK in Spog. For those of you new to the channel, Spog is my van that I travel in when we're allowed to travel. And then I had to get rid of him and never get another van. Where would I go and why? And get rid of him? I'm sorry, I don't care about the question. And get rid of Spog? I don't understand the question. I would go somewhere, anywhere, where people couldn't come and take Spog away from me, basically. But seriously, I suppose if I knew this was my last trip in Spog, it would probably be the NC 500 in Scotland, the North Coast 500 loop, because I've been saying for many years, before I even had Spog, that I would like to do that. So I imagine that is probably what I would like to do. Mum v World Vlogs. What equipment do I use? Camera, editing, music, thumbnails, and etc. for my vlogs. Well, this morning I uploaded my vlogging from your mobile phone. Cheap, efficient, and effective vlogging from your mobile. Faff-free video. It's not what it's called, but you know, that's what it's about. And I kind of cover all these things on that. But if you haven't watched that, then basically I use my mobile phone, which is Samsung S8. I also have a new, for the wide shots, which I started to incorporate, and I'm going to incorporate one into today's video, of me mopping under tables for kind of funky shots like that, action shots. I use my new Insta360 Go, just getting to grips with that. I use KineMaster for my editing. I use Canva for my thumbnails. I use Epidemic Sound for my music. I think that's everything. Yeah, that is everything. So that is that. Ski Jump Nose wants to know, which actress would you want to play me? Would I want to play me in a film of my life? I don't know. I'm not hugely into films. I mean, I'll watch something if I think it looks fun and I've got nothing else to do. And there are some TV shows and things that I'll watch. But the reality is, if I wasn't with Lee and if I didn't have the kids, I probably wouldn't have a TV. The things we watch happen in many ways. So either Lee or the boys will say there's this film or there's something, and then I watch it because they put it on. Or Daryl and Keith from Campervan Tales message me. Well, Daryl tends to message me and tell me about a new series they've watched, in which case, we'll give a new series a try. But other than that, I don't know about TV shows. I don't know about movies. And I don't watch anything that would tell me about them. I don't watch movie or TV reviews on YouTube or anything like that. So unless someone physically sends me a message and tells me about a TV show or a movie, I wouldn't know about it and I wouldn't therefore watch it. So the reality is, I don't really know much about actresses. Are they called actors now? I mean, I don't know. Aren't actresses now called actors, like actors? Like, don't they have the same name? Anyway, I digress. Probably Jodie Whittaker, because the amount of people that say to me, I look like Jodie Whittaker, or Jodie Whittaker looks like me, whichever way round it is, especially when my hair is not outgrowing its blonde and it is more blonde. For those of you who don't know, Jodie Whittaker is the female Doctor Who. So many people say that we are alike, so I guess Jodie Whittaker would be the person who would have to play me, because she looks like me, or I look like her. If I had a pet shark, what would I name it? I don't know. What would I call a pet shark? Something to do with teeth, I suppose, wouldn't it? It'd have to be... Are there any good movies with pet sharks in that have names? I guess Jaws is the obvious one, isn't it? You'd call it Jaws. I don't know. Cuddles? I don't know, actually. Yeah, maybe Jaws or Cuddles. But I like unusual names, so I probably wouldn't go for that. I would probably go for something different. Don't know. Maybe if one day I read a book about a shark and it's got a name, I might call a shark after that. So Toothless, our bearded dragon, got his name from How to Train Your Dragon. Not the films, the book, or the books, because in the books, Toothless is a tiny brown common or garden dragon. And so if you've got a tiny small bearded dragon, you have to call it Toothless. What is my favourite 80s cartoon series? I used to love Scooby-Doo. I mean, I don't really watch these things anymore, but I used to love watching Scooby-Doo, Captain Caveman, which my nephew Jasper really likes now, Penelope Pitstop, or is it called Penelope Pitstop? She was in it. The one with the catch the pigeon, Wacky Races, that's what it was, Wacky Races. What else? Cartoons. I like things like He-Man. I was never so much into She-Ra. I preferred He-Man. I did love Gummy Bears. Kenzie went through a phase of Gummy Bears as well. Loved Gummy Bears. Oh, I used to really enjoy Dungeons and Dragons. That was a really, really good cartoon series. It did traumatise me though. It was the thing that gave me the fear of things being under my bed. And I don't know how they got away with it, but kids' TV show, And one episode was children, if their feet dropped over the edge of the bed, or an arm dropped over the edge of the bed, then a hand came up from under the bed and pulled them under the bed, and they ended up being slaves in a mining thing on this other world. So yeah, it did terrify me a bit, and that lasted well into my teens. And even as an adult, I don't really like having arms and legs hanging over the edge of the bed, even though I know nothing's going to pull me under. But yeah, I loved Dungeons and Dragons. That was really good. Okay, is that all my questions? Is that all my questions? Well, that was very quick, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Well, there you go. How long was that? 8 minutes. Short and sweet. If you have any more questions, or if I've missed any questions and you'd like them to be included, there is a question there from Orky about the van, but that's going to have to be done when we can get back out and about again and in better weather, although today is looking quite blue and beautiful. But yeah, if you've got any questions you'd like to send to me, then send away. Put them in the comments below and I can answer them maybe over the weekend or next Friday. Yeah, Kenzie. That's right, people. I do all my own stunts. I didn't break anything. That's the main thing. Anyway, I'm all showered. I'm all clean. This video is going to run over 20 minutes. I can guarantee it because I've got a lot of footage. So I'm going to stop it here for the evening. Lee will be home any minute with Brendan, and then we're just going to have a lovely relaxed evening. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.